So here's an axe throwing tip for you. The ideal throw is when the hatchet does one full rotation after leaving your hand, and the blade is what makes contact with the board as opposed to the head of the axe or the handle. And the biggest factor in dictating whether that's what's going to happen is exactly where you're standing on that black line. And that spot can differ depending on what axe you're using. We have various hatchets here, and they do vary in length. And you do need to figure out where that Goldilocks sweet spot is depending on what axe you use. And we'll help you figure that out, but I'm going to give you a really good example of that. So I have two different hatchets here, and you see that one is quite a bit longer than the other one, and I need to change exactly where I stand on the black line depending on which one of these I'm using. I do need to change the distance between me and the board, and I'll show you exactly where I have to stand for each one. So for the shorter one, I know that I have to have my foot placement here, and I always use the designs on my shoe to line up with this line, so that's how I remember where it needs to be. So for this axe, I need to have my toes this far across this line here, and that puts me in the right position to have the blade hit first. All right, so for the longer axe, because it is about a few inches longer, I need to be a few inches further back. I know I typically need to have a little bit of space between the toes of my shoe and the black line itself, and that usually means I'll hit head first. So your exact positioning on the black line is the most important thing that you need to figure out for every hatchet that you try. I do have people come in and they just want to stand as far back as they can because they think they're doing it like on a more difficult mode, and it makes them seem like the best axe thrower. And it really is a difficult mode because it's never gonna hit. It's gonna be difficult the whole time you're here. So don't do that. Take instruction, we'll tell you where to stand, and you'll be nailing that bullseye all night long.